Hey everybody, it's Dark, and today we have the official showcase for the new update for the Invincible Incorporated mod. Before we get into the showcase, I would like to give my thanks to everyone who's helped me so far with the mod. I want to give thanks to everyone who's supported me, everyone who's helped me from the beginning to the middle to where we are now, and who's going to help me in the future. I want to give thanks to everyone's criticism, everyone's feedback, anyone who ever commented anything, had some type of comment for the mod. I just want to give thanks to everyone, because without that I don't think I would make it this far to where we are right now. But with that being said, let's get into the showcase. To start off, we have all of the remodeled and retextured suits. Almost all of the suits in the mod were remade or remodeled in some way. So to start off, we're going to show Adam Eve, Invincible, Darkwing, Green Ghost, Stone Shell, Omni-Man, Duplicate, the Viltrumite suits, Kursk, and the Immortal. Now let's get into the new suits that are in the mod. We have Blue Suit Invincible, we have Sinister Invincible, we have Conquest, we have Kill Cannon, we have Omnipotence, we have Mauler Twins, we have Kid Omni-Man, and we have Thrag, which is probably my favorite. Try to do something different with this one. Might change it, but for now this is what we have. In the new update, we officially now have two bosses, Omnipotence and Conquest. I'll show you what Omnipotence look like now. He's pretty tall, he's pretty strong, he has like 5,000 health, and he's also a tier 6 XP drop. He also fights Conquest. They will fight each other. And yeah, killing him, you'll get a lot of XP. Moving on, I wanted to showcase the new changes and all of the new powers that we added into the mod. To start off, I'm going to show you guys the new command /Invincible Inc. You get your add, your group. This is also a work in progress. Your power, your race, and your set. So you can do /power at set, and then power at self, and then set whatever power you want that's in the game so far. To start off, I want to show you guys Monster Curse. Currently, there's now only one ability. There was 2 partial turn, but now there's full turn, so monster turn. You unlock it. It's like 5 points, and you click your ability. You get the animation, and this is what Monster Girl looks like now. You're pretty tall. You're like around how many blocks? I think it's like 7 blocks now tall. You get more strength. You're a little slower, but I mean it's worth it if you ask me. You jump a little bit higher, and you're what, 1 more block, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 blocks tall. And yeah, that's what Monster Girl looks like now. You can turn it off, and then you turn it back on. It's just the animation again. It has no cooldown, but it does take your age. It does take your age. So now I have no age, and I can't click it. For our next power that's been updated, we have Superspeed. It still moves off of how fast you're going, or how long you've been running is how fast you're going. But the particles have been updated, and there's no longer like a super jump boost. You know, it's pretty relative. You can still run up buildings. No animation yet, but that will change soon. And then the particles have been updated, so it's now more of a trail that's been added. And you can see it while you are running. So this also allows players to see where you will be running, kind of, sort of. You can kind of see it. So if you time it right, you know, you could be caught up while running. For our next power, we have Darkness. This power has 3 abilities. We have Shadow Form, Shadow Dome, and Void. So I'll show y'all what all those abilities look like now. Shadow Form is exactly how it sounds. You click it, you get a speed boost, a little quick jump boost, and you're pretty fast, and you can't be hit while in Shadow Form. Shadow Dome, it's basically like a shield. You're also invincible while in the Shadow Dome. You can't be hit. And then the next ability, Shadow Void. This one here, I'll show you guys what this one looks like now. It traps all of the mobs inside. They can't move for around 10-15 seconds. And they're blinded. They're also weakened, so you can kill them. For our next ability, we have Mind Control. So Mind Control has 4 abilities so far: Sleep, Don't Move, Mind Control, and Heart Attack. I'll show you what those look like now. Sleep is exactly what it sounds like, honestly. Let's grab week 1. Sleep is exactly what it sounds like. It causes whoever you use it on to sleep, walk. Hold on. Makes them slow. They can't really move that much. They're weakened and they can't see. Don't Move is also exactly what it sounds like, except it stuns the entity, so now they can't use any of their abilities. But you're also slowed while doing it. The next ability we have is Mind Control. Gotta set that one. Mind Control allows you, this works with your mastery. Your mastery has to be at a certain level for some mobs, but for weaker mobs, you can mind control them and tame them. So I'll show you what that looks like now. You have to be close to them. You mind control them, and once that bar gets to 10, hold on, you have to keep control of them. Once that bar gets to the maximum, then you tame them and they do your dirty work for you. That works. It also works on vanilla mobs, so already tameable vanilla mobs. It doesn't work on dead entities, only alive ones. And yeah, you can mind control even Viltrumites once your mastery hits a certain level. And then your last ability is Heart Attack, which is almost like a insta kill. It's more or less a ultimate for people to use, but it does have a cap off. It doesn't one tap bosses, if that's what y'all think. Hold on, Heart Attack. It doesn't even one tap Invincible. For our next power, we have Reality Warping. This ability has 5 abilities right now, my bad. We have Berserker, we have Energy Manipulation, we have Spatial Travel, we have Personal Reality, and we have Size Alteration. I'll show you what all these look like now. Berserker adds +10 to all of your physical stats. So whatever your stats is, you could be even capped out, in using Berserker will put you over that cap. I'll show you the difference in strength right now. For my stats, I'm at speed 4, strength 4, and durability 2. So killing a kill cannon would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Just leveled up, and then giving myself the Berserker effect, because right now I need to fix one of the buttons. Easy fix stuff. Doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So not much of a difference now, but as your strength and your speed goes up and gets higher, it makes a big difference, especially when you're fighting other weaker players compared to their durability or what their strength is. Berserker could be really useful. Moving on to our next powers, we have energy manipulation. This is just a projectile that shoots, energy. So I'll show you what that one looks like now. We have energy manipulation. Pretty powerful ability, especially when you get your mastery up. But that's what that looked like right there. For our next ability, we have spatial travel, which is similar, almost the same to dimensional travel, spatial travel for Angstrom's ability. To use the ability, it's just like Angstrom's power. You shift, click, you can set your coordinates. So if I wanted to go to 202, go up to 222 for everything, you just click the key, you open a portal, and you jump in, and that's where you end up being. For our next ability, we have personal reality. This basically is just a pocket dimension. So I'm gonna click the key, or that's spatial travel. I'm gonna click the key, and then you get teleported to your own personal reality. People with reality warp can enter this reality. Everybody with reality warp can enter this. This is everyone's shared personal reality. So yeah, and then it also travels, so you could travel with it. So I'll be somewhere else when I reappear in the overworld. So I'll do that. Wrong key again. Do that, and now I'm somewhere. For reality warp's last ability, we have size alteration, which is exactly how it sounds. You get small, and then you can grow back. Felt like this was pretty cool to add, because it's diverse for what I think a reality warper would do. If someone had could warp reality and had the powers and would be in a fight, now you can't be hit, and you can do everything you could do before. So yeah, that's reality warping. For our next power, we have adaptation. This power is exactly how it sounds. You adapt to almost everything. That while mining, you adapt while mining, you adapt while being attacked, while being underwater, you adapt by essentially everything you can adapt to. So I'll show you. You get buffs when you're in water, you get buffs when you're in lava. When you get low, you get buffs. It's pretty hard to kill someone who has this power. So I can't drown while having this power. You get, those effects. You're also self-sustenant. You get saturation 5 for the rest of your life. I'll show you what it looks like when you get low. You get less than 10 hearts. It might take a little bit more to get pretty low. I'm probably gonna have it set so you'll be able to get XP easier while you have this power. This is how I got low. I got regeneration 5, and I've gotten resistance. So there's a cooldown on that. It's around 3 minutes. The easiest way to kill someone with this power is simply one-tapping them. Like I can get one-tap even with all the adapting going on. People with this power also adapt to the strength of their opponent. So if you have more strength than I do, our strength will balance out. I'll raise up, but if I have more than you do, I'll stay the same. But yeah, I'll show you. You can still be one-tapped with this power. For example, Conquest, he'll one-tap you no matter where you are, how much health you got. But yeah, that's adaptability. For our next power, we have Cryokinesis. I did a video on this, so I'll be pretty quick. We have Ice Ball, Ice Slide, Cold Shoulder, Fridge Storm, Ice Kick, Ice Clone, and Blizzard, which is an ultimate ability. This is Ice Ball. Then we have Ice Slide. Then we have Cold Shoulder. Then we have Fridge Storm. We have Ice. And then we have Ice Clones. And then we have Blizzard. For our next power, it's actually a sub-race. There's no way to obtain it right now, although that will change. I don't know what happened. Like I said, that will change in the future. Right now, to get Vampirism, which is the sub-race, it's an effect. Here, let me add that real quick. While being a vampire, you will have a thirst for blood. So with that, you need to use your new keys that we've added. Your extra ability key, which is set to G and H, or at least it is for me. You need to drink the blood of a mob, a player, anything that's alive. You get close to it and then you just click, and then you'll start getting blood. Right now it's on cooldown, but then once you have enough blood, you won't be stunned anymore, you won't be slowed, you won't be having any type of hunger, although your blood does go down every few minutes. With that being said, having your blood increases your strength and durability by however much blood you have. So if you are at maxed out 30 blood, then that's how much strength and durability you'll have added onto you. So that's kind of like, if you're, you have 100 strength, you get 35 blood, now you have 135, and it goes above your stat cap, which could be, considered OP, but that's the world of the Invincible universe. The extra ability that comes with Vampirism is Shadow Form. So Shadow Form is a shared ability with Darkness and Vampirism. And yeah, that's Vampirism right there. Now for things we have added. We now have old journals, which can be used for dimensional travel, the power. And these will take you to other dimensions. So once you learn them, so the way it works is you find an unknown old journal, you read it, and that's what you get. So that one's the Flaxen dimension. That one didn't work. That one we've read already. We've gotten a new one, which is the Wasteland. We've gotten a new one, which is Project 1. Not currently in yet, but you could, if you know my mods, you should be able to, think of what Project 1 could be. A lot of these universes / dimensions will take you. It will take you to a new dimension, and then you'll be able to. Some of these you'll be able to get new powers, guest powers, from other worlds. So you have Marvel dimension. You can kind of guess what that one is. We're at that one already. We're at that one already. And that is kind of the thing. You find them. Eventually there'll be a buttload of dimensions. Right now there's currently like 4, because Project 1 has not been added yet. But there's 4 dimensions right now. There'll be way more in the next update. And then we'll be adding guest powers for some of them as well. But yeah, I'm trying to find this last one. Obviously it's hard. There you go. TYD, you could guess what that one is. Maybe you saw the trailer, maybe you don't. If you watched the show, or Invincible, you should be able to determine what that one is. So I'll show you what each dimension looks like now. you need dimensional travel. That's the only power you can use right now that will take you to other dimensions. You have to have this one unlocked. Hold shift or your crouch key. You could pick one of these, or you just type in the name, and these are the names that you use. So we're gonna go to the Flaxen dimension. You press set. It won't work if there's nothing, if it's not typed in right, it won't set. You go in there, and then now this is your dimension that you're in right now. In the ground, that can happen. So then you'll just have to come up. This is what the Flaxen dimension looks like right now. There are currently no mobs in the Flaxen dimension. But all that will change. This is what the top looks like. It's more of a wasteland. This is kind of, you know, what we worked off of from the first season. And then a little bit from in the comics. This is what I kind of saw. This is what I imagined it would look like. Obviously things will change. There will be more mobs in here. Eventually there'll be Monster Girl here. There'll be Robot here. There'll be Flaxens. There'll just be a lot more stuff here eventually, but right now this is all that there is. I'll show you guys what the wasteland looks like here. Wasteland dimension, or is it universe? My bad. There we go. Here, this one is based off of the dimension we see when Mark fights Angstrom Levy. I added lava. I thought, you know, it fit pretty well what a wasteland would look like. The whole thing was a desert, so I just thought, you know, I might as well add lava. So this is what this generated. This one, the wasteland dimension looks like right now here in this world for how it's generated. And then I'll show y'all what TYD is. There will be mobs in this one. I don't think they spawn properly right now, but in the next update there will be mobs. There will be a few mobs in this dimension. But currently there are no guest powers that you can possibly get right now. But there will be in the next update. Oh, we have a green ghost here. We have a kill cannon here. We have a shrinking ray right here. Eventually there'll be you know, what you'll see in TYD. I'm not trying to say the name, I don't want to spoil it for most people, but right now these are the only mobs that are spawning in here right now. Now for what I'm most excited to show you guys, probably one of the most important aspects of the mod so far: space travel. So to go into space, you need to fly. You need to have an ability. You need to have a power or a race that allows you to fly. Once you go high enough, you'll get transported into space. So now we are in deep space, and you should probably stay around 200, 300. You don't want to get too high. You don't get too low. Once you get too low, then you start to go back to you go back to Earth once you get too low, or you travel to another planet. I mean, so to find planets, you just need to roam around. You need to find you need to just go, just fly, and eventually you'll enter another planet's atmosphere. And once you enter another planet's atmosphere, that is what allows you to enter another planet. I tried to make it hard to find. Obviously, you don't want it to be too easy. But I can't find anything right now. Or hold on. Nope. So what I'm gonna do right now, just to show you everything that's been added, just to /locate. That's the easiest right there. So I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like when you enter another planet's or moon's atmosphere. So this is what the moon's atmosphere looks like. Then you just fly down. Then you just fly down. You get low enough, enter their. Now eventually, you will be able to enter other planets without the need of flying. So there will be spacecrafts eventually, and later down the line, obviously. Right now, there's nothing on the moon. It's just here, but that will change. Eventually, I think I'll have it so Alan can spawn here. And then Invincible will be able to spawn on the moon eventually. But this is what the moon looks like right now. And then to leave the moon, you just fly up, and then you can just fly all the way back up until you enter the atmosphere. And then you just find another planet's atmosphere. So let's go to Mars. So let's /locate biome Invincible Mars atmosphere. It just teleports that right now. And this is what Mars atmosphere looks like. And fly down. And this is what Mars looks like. I don't know what's with the lines. That might be a visual bug on my end. So y'all don't have to worry about that. There are actually mobs on this planet, but to find them you have to go down. You have to go below the surface, like in the show or in the comics. The Martians are below the surface. They are quite hard to find, so I'm not sure if I'll find any right now, because you have to be quite low in a cave. But I'll show you what they look like now. Here, let me fly up. Grab a thing. This is what Martians look like now. Well, they weren't added before, but this is what, I did to them. Now this is what they look like. They showed them in the trailer. But this is what Mars looks like. Again, this is a visual bug on my end. It should be, because it was not like this before. And I'll show you guys the next planet. Just fly all the way back up. Get into space. Taliskera, that's what it is. That one's not in a reasonable distance. I'm gonna just leave that one up to you guys to find, but that's space travel so far in the mod. That is what it looks like to, go to space. Obviously, there will be way more added for that portion of the mod. That's probably gonna be the most fun part of the mod. Eventually, it'll be asteroids. You'll see other mobs in space. That's where Thrag will spawn there. Conquest will spawn there. All the Viltrumites will be able to spawn there. Invincible will spawn up there. Omni-Man. There'll be astronauts eventually. There's just a lot to come. But for now, that's everything we have in this update. So yeah, that's the 2.0 update for Invincible Incorporated. I want to thank everyone who made it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys leave some type of comment on what your thoughts of what has been added, what can be added, what you would like to see. There's limitless possibilities. I know some powers have not that many abilities to it, but the best thing about this mod is that more things can be added to whatever. The next update, you'll see every planet should have some type of mob spawning on there. All the dimensions should have some type of mob spawning on there. There should be 1 or 2 guest powers, and then updates to most of the powers, hopefully more abilities and more customization. I'm hoping to add more animations into the mod for the next update. There's a lot more that should be added, that can be added. That's why I split this update into 2 parts, because I wanted you guys to be able to play it. I don't want it to be a year-long update. It's already been 6-7 months. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have something to say, leave it down in the comments, or you can join the Discord. You can get sneak peeks there. You can be a part of the community. Access to videos. You could be. There's a chance for you to be in videos. And then we'll also have a server soon for the mod that you also should join the Discord to see. Again, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year's to everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.